Welcome back. On this foggy fall day, we want to take a minute to give you a glimpse of a summer highlight for a whole lot of people on a lake in Wisconsin. Boyd Huppert takes us to Bone Lake to show us how they're taking the joys of an ice cream truck off-road.
When this music wafts across most neighborhoods, kids run out their front doors. But on Bone Lake in Polk County, Wisconsin, they run out the back.
We're gonna have the red one.
There you go.
Thank you.
Even at 4, Georgia Leopold knows
The strawberry one.
this is special.
We're gonna get you guys.
Any neighborhood
Thank you.
can have an ice cream truck. But on Bone Lake, ice cream floats.
We heard the music and we're like, is that an ice cream boat?
Ice cream boat proprietor
Yep.
Dylan Durhide,
So we just kind of made it up on our own.
with Dad Mike as driver,
I could hear them. Me too.
gives both dogs and docks at the 500 cabins on Bone Lake a workout.
Number 12, please.
12.
It reminds you of the old ice cream trucks when you were smaller that would come down your neighborhood. You could hear that music and you knew what was coming.
How's it going? It was Tyler's Treats originally.
Tyler first bought the Craigslist pontoon, which he sold to younger brother Dylan when he left for college.
I didn't have any money though, so I got a loan from my dad. I loaned my other son the money too, so I think I've bought the boat twice technically at this point.
Not the last time the pontoon's been responsible
This is a lucrative dock.
for a dad being separated from his dollars.
It's like the Pied Piper, and they all run for the dock, and I have to go look for my wallet.
When the trolling is good,
All right, what can I get you?
sales can reach $1,000 or $2,000 a weekend.
Restock lady, yep. Moms have many jobs.
This weekend has been one of those.
There you go.
Thank you.
Their 2-song playlist aside,
I hear it in my sleep sometimes.
not a bad way for a father and son to spend a summer.
Hang out with my dad, get the good weather, make a bunch of people's days.
Thank you. My goal is that every time we come here to have at least one Divin's desserts.
At a time of year when lake days are numbered,
I want number 8.
ice cream on the water beats a rocky road.
Hey guys!
It's the highlight of the weekend.
Boyd Huppert,
See it?
KARE 11 News,
Ah!
Bone Lake, Wisconsin.
Oh, that's great. Now, parents, listen up. Right now at Target, you can trade in an old, expired, or damaged car seat and get 20% off a new one or baby gear. Target says since the trade-in program launched in 2016, they've recycled more than 1 million pounds of plastic from those car seats. The trade-in program will run through October 4th. Well, if you haven't noticed, the Lynx have been crushing it this year, and now they have their sights set on another WNBA championship. Ahead of tonight's big playoff game, I spoke to team leaders and fans about the secret to its success on and off the court. If you were worried that the Minnesota Lynx trailed Phoenix by 7 going into halftime Sunday, you don't know what makes this team special.
They always give us their best punch. But our thing is, we conditioned. Third quarter, fourth quarter, Mercury was out of gas. They was out of gas. And Courtney still wide open.
Don Williams isn't exactly an impartial analyst.
Oh my God, she was killing me. She was killing me yesterday.
But Courtney Williams' dad and the Lynx' unofficial hype man admits it's not just conditioning that makes the team special, it's chemistry.
Being happy and being excited about every little thing that's good is contagious.
Lynx leadership would certainly agree.
I call it joyful basketball. They truly love each other, and I feel like you can see that beautiful team basketball played out on the court.
President of Business Operations Carly Knox says the results off the court have been beautiful too. She says just look at the national love given to Courtney and Natisha Heidemann, aka the Stud Buds, or just look into the stands and you'll see plenty of fans have also become tight-knit.
I have a lot of shells in my house.
Or should I say tight crocheted.
That's what I've been working on for part of this season.
So a lot of, anxious energy goes into this?
Yeah.
Christina McCollum has been known for her pink hair and her handiwork since 2017, long before the stud buds and long before knitting was deemed a Target Center security threat.
I had some knitting needles that were pretty chunky.
But these days, crocheting seems more fitting anyway.
Just never stopped after that.
Because this team has her hooked.
I love seeing the chemistry that they have. It really takes you back to, the Fab Five era where they were such a great team.
Speaking of chemistry,
you can't miss me where I sit.
Christina and Dawn have become seat buds, sitting right next to each other all season.
There was a video that Dawn put up, and it was not me crocheting behind him, it was me ripping my project out.
Easy to miss a couple of stitches based on this team's excitement.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Clearly it's been working.
Yeah.
Consider it one more example of what makes this team special.
From the kids all the way to the older folks and everything in the middle in between. They love it, and we love them.
And there's still room for that love to grow.
I mean, we're hitting historic numbers and blowing away our numbers from last year, but I want this arena completely sold out. I want to see it, just under 19,000 for every semifinal game and final game, knock on wood, that we have.
You heard him. Fill up that Target Center tonight. Stick with us. More news and weather's coming up after the break.